of beads thrown. That is sort of the signature event for the Gasparilla Parade. These beads are worth $1 million on Gasparilla Day. Here we are on Monday morning where they are worthless. So what we are looking for is for everyone who collected the mounds of beads to donate these beads back. You can bring them to a number of locations. We are here at the Florida Aquarium. This is where we'd like for you to bring them. For every half pound of beads that you bring here, you get a half off of your admission to the aquarium. So very, very exciting. What the aquarium does, they in turn take all of these beads that, as I said, were worth millions and now not so much. They take them out to the McDonald's Training Center, where they are put back in, sorted back in, and sold back to the pirates so that they can be recycled. So this is just yet another step towards our sustainability and resiliency. As you know, a couple of years ago, we worked with the aquarium and many others to have a Bead Free Bay to keep the beads from being thrown out over our waterway. And I even yesterday morning came down around downtown to see how everything looked along Bayshore, and there was a group of about 20 divers that were out in the water pulling the beads out from the water. Now, most of those were from years past, but there were a couple of fresh strands as well. So doing everything that we can to keep these beads from harming our sea life and our waterways, but also making sure that they are recycled and used again for good purpose. They're going through a charitable organization, McDonald's Training Center, where they will be again rebanded and reused for the next parade. So now I would like to bring up Lauren, and we'll let the mascot come up and talk if they want to as well. Did Lauren take off? There we are. All right.
Hi everyone. So we just wanted to let you all know we're so excited that we had such a successful Gasparilla, and we just want to let you guys know that we want to be the place where you come and recycle those beads. We want to make it easy and convenient for you guys to come and make sure that we're keeping our waterways and our bays bead free, because as we know, beads contain toxic poisons that can harm our marine life. So that is not what we want. So thank you again so much for having such a great time this weekend, and make sure you come and drop off your beads right here at the Florida Aquarium.
Can you clarify I think the mayor said a half pound of beads. Is it a half pound or a half a bucket?
We're doing a 5-gallon bucket, but of course any amount of beads is absolutely wanted here, and we'll take anything you got.
And to get the discount, what do you have to get?
A 5-gallon bucket.
Wow, it's a lot more than 5 pounds. Unless those things are filled with concrete.
Yes.
All right, good deal.
What's your last name, Lauren?
Pickel, P-I-C-K-E-L.
And what's your title?
Events and Promotions Manager.
I heard something on the radio about people complaining about the cannons on the floats, the loudness. Any thought as to, I know it's part of Gasparilla, but any comment or thoughts on that?
We're working one issue at a time. With I've been the recipient of those loud cannons, and my position is a police officer. But that is a tradition for the Gasparilla on the floats and on the boat during the invasion as well. But again, we're making great progress in our Bead Free Bay efforts, and then in the bead recycling programs as well. So bring your beads on down to the Florida Aquarium. You'll be able to get a discount, and you'll also be able to see the greatest aquarium in the nation. So we want to see this bin back here filled up before the next parade.
Can you talk about how the beads are not recyclable? Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Well,
they can't just put those in the recycling
in
bin.
yeah, right. You definitely cannot put your beads in the recycling bin. Actually, that's an entire lesson in and of itself. As a community, like many other communities, we don't recycle appropriately. So I ask everyone to go on tampa.gov and look at the recycling tutorial, because we spend millions of dollars a year on our recycling program, The majority of those materials put in the recycling bin don't belong in there and or contaminated. So make sure your recycling is informed and that you're doing good for the community as opposed to more harm. And these, the only way they can be recycled is to donate them, and then they can be rebanded and sold back to those gnarly pirates. All right. Thank you guys.
Mayor, can we get you and Tango doing a photo op, dropping in some?
Sure.
You guys want to move these out of the way?
Yeah, we'll move these out of the way here.
There we go.
Got it? All right. Photo up, Tango.
That is.